going on YouTube? I'm back with another video and I'm back with another topic. And today's topic is going to be something that's been going on in the wrestling community for a hot minute now, at least guaranteed this past Monday. So we're going to talk about the main event, Jey Uso. First, I want to start off by saying we have to acknowledge the fact that this man has had one of the most exponential rises in WWE history. From 2020 all up until now, Jey Uso's rise has literally been something that we have to commend. We have to commend that. We do. I want to get into something that I be seeing online a lot, and I'm actually tired of seeing it because it's like, where did all this come from all of a sudden? This past Monday, we had the second round of the King of the Ring tournaments, which, by the way, the tournament has been really good so far. I've really been enjoying the tournaments. I just haven't been doing any reviews because, like I said, reviews aren't going to be a consistent thing on my channel. Once again, it's not going to be a consistent thing. It's going to be one of those things where it happens sporadically. So when I feel like I need to do a review, I do a review. But anyways, this past Monday, we had a lot of matches for Monday Night Raw for the second round of the tournament. And one of the matches that everybody was talking about was Ilja Dragunov versus Jey Uso. So this match right here was the one people wanted a certain person to win, that being Ilja Dragunov. This past Monday, that didn't happen. They had Jey Uso go over Ilja Dragunov. That sparked a lot of controversy online, and that sparked a lot of people being upset. People online saying, how can you guys put a guy over that only knows a handful of moves over somebody like Ilja Dragunov? Oh my God, you already gave Ilja Dragunov his first loss on the main roster. Oh my God, we could have had Ilja versus Gunther in the next round, which would have been more of a banger than Jey versus Gunther, because we already seen Jey versus Gunther. I understand everything those people are saying. And if you're one of them, I understand what you're saying. But at the end of the day, we're not gonna get Ilja versus Dragunov. I'm sorry. We're not gonna get Ilja versus Gunther this early. It's way too early. And to top it off, I mean, this loss for Ilja is not gonna be like the end of his career. People are throwing around the fact that, oh my God, Ilja's already a jobber. People throw around that term way too often. You don't even know what a jobber means if you're throwing it around this early. Jey can't bury anyone. Jey doesn't have the ability to bury anyone. There's only a handful of people that can bury somebody. But Ilja losing this early is not a bad thing. Like, he's just getting his main roster run started. So everybody's online saying, oh my God, how can you go over a guy that has a handful of moves? This guy's just a super kick fest. His WrestleMania match is disappointing. He needs to go back to the Usos. Where was all this energy just 2 weeks ago? Weren't you guys just putting him over in France, in Lyon, France? Why all of a sudden are you guys expressing this hatred now just because he beat Ilja Dragunov? I get it. I like Ilja Dragunov. I'm a huge fan. I preferred Ilja to win that night. I wanted Ilja to win that night. I get it. But at the same time, you have to understand that Triple H is a long-term booker. He books things for a reason. He's not going to give us Ilja Dragunov versus Gunther right now. They teased it this past Monday with him and Gunther just staring at each other backstage. We're not going to get that now. I just don't understand where all this hatred for Jey Uso is coming from. Jey Uso wasn't supposed to be in this tournament, by the way. He's only taking the place of Drew McIntyre. He's taking the place of Drew McIntyre. Drew McIntyre was supposed to get this far. So realistically, Drew McIntyre was going to beat Ilja Dragunov, which would have been more believable. And that's another thing I think people are upset about. They don't think it's believable that Jey can beat Ilja. I don't think that's believable. I don't think Jey can beat Ilja for real. But the only thing is that this is all for story. Gunther is going to win the King of the Ring tournament, in my opinion. Now, if they go with Jey winning the King of the Ring tournament, okay, maybe I can see a little bit of where you guys are coming from a little more, but I see this being Gunther's tournament. I don't really understand Jey winning the whole tournament. Maybe they'll do Jey versus Tamia. I don't know, but for them to put the bloodline in the King of the Ring stuff when the King of the Ring is supposed to be the priority kind of rubs me the wrong way. But if you end up doing Jey Uso versus Tamia, we know Tamia isn't going to win something this early. I mean, they could give it to him because Tamatonga's been wrestling for years and he's made a name for himself. But if you give it to Jey Uso, what are you going to do with Jey Uso? Jey Uso is going to be lumped right back into the bloodline story. We all know this is coming. Jey Uso's not winning a title because they've teased too many times him winning a world title, yet he can't win one. This man has 5 world title opportunities and lost every single one of them. Wrap this shit up. Wrap it up. He's not winning a world title. But at the end of the day, I do see where people are coming from with their hatred for Jey Uso, but at the same time, it's like, you guys can't grill this guy for a position that he was put in. Jey Uso, now I do get it too, like, why put Jey Uso in this predicament if he's just gonna go over Ilja? I get it. But who else could they have put in the tournament to fill Dragunov? I mean, to fill Drew McIntyre? Who? I can't think of anyone. So, at the end of the day, Jey Uso was the right choice. Now, like I said, I don't think it's believable of him being Ilja Dragunov, but he was the most reasonable choice to go over. So, for all the hatred for Jey Uso online, you know, it's got to stop. It's got to stop because this is just, now I know it's probably going to continue because the more recognition you get, the more hate that comes with it. Same thing's going on with Jade Cargill. I spoke about Jade Cargill a couple weeks ago in my other video. It's happening with her as well. The more attention she gets, the more hate comes about. Now hers is a little bit more justified, but at the same time, it's like, it's unnecessary. Oh, Jey Uso's just an entrance. Oh, Jey Uso's just having his 15 minutes of fame. Now we have to give credit to Roman Reigns because he's the one that got Jey Uso's solo career started when Jimmy Uso originally got injured. But you can't deny that Jey Uso's been putting in work ever since 2020. Even before that in the tag team, he put in work, but his solo career's been putting in work. And you can't knock him for that. And I get the moveset thing. Yes, he's a super kick specialist. But how many wrestlers have the super kick in their arsenal? Be for real. So, at the end of the day, I see where you guys are coming from, but it's so unnecessary to grill somebody that was put in this position to go over somebody for story reason. But that's all I wanted to go over today. I'm not sure what I'm posting next because I really want to do a SmackDown review this weekend because, well, no, I won't be able to do a SmackDown review. I won't be able to do a SmackDown review because I'll be flying back home for my sister's graduation. So I probably won't be doing any videos this weekend. I may post some shorts, I'm not sure. But yeah, I just want to come over here with a quick video on my opinion on the Jey Uso thing, on the Jey Uso situation, on the Jey Uso hatred online. You guys are crazy. You guys are some crazy fans. But like I said, I can empathize with both sides of the same coin. I can empathize with both arguments. So yeah, make sure you guys like, comment, share, subscribe. Leave your opinions down below on what you think about the Jey Uso situation, how you feel about Jey Uso. Do you think he should have beaten Ilja Dragunov? Do you think he should not have beaten Ilja Dragunov? Let me know your reasonings in the comments down below. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next video. Make sure you guys stay blessed, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.